So, how to inject HCG. That was my bottle of HCG there. Here's my syringe. And here are my two needles. One I'm going to use for extracting the HCG. One I'm going to use for actually injecting the HCG subcutaneously into my belly fat. There we are. I'm using the bigger needle now just to get the HCG out. To be completely honest with you, I could have actually used the my injecting needle, which is a 30 gauge half-inch insulin needle. I probably could have actually just used that to extract the HCG because it is water-based. It's nothing like trying to extract oil. You have got to use a bigger needle then. So using me alcohol swab to clean the top of the bottle. Everything must be clean. Cleaning the skin in circular motions. Starting from the inside, circular motions, working your way out to bigger circular motions. That's the way I got taught by a professional. So, here's my syringe ready to go. Make sure it works. That's the main thing. Make sure it works because you don't want to get to actually injecting it and it's all fluffed up. You just don't want that. I've been there, trust me. Pip galore. You don't want that. So, stick the needle into the HCG bottle. I like to turn it upside down. Have gravity with you. And what I've actually done, I've actually pulled back 0.2 mil because that's what I'm extracting, 0.2 mil. I've pulled back 0.2 mil and I blew in 0.2 mil of air into the bottle. So then it acts like a vacuum. And it sucks the HCG straight back out, straight away, or it should. It should. It didn't do it. It didn't do it very well in my case, but there we go. I'm trying. Hashtag concentrating face. Sorry, I look quite miserable in this video. I don't know why. It must have been one of my down days, but I don't feel too bad today when I'm actually recording over the top. So there we go. It looks like I've got my 0.2 mil. Like I said in past videos, I'm doing 0.2 mil of HCG twice weekly. Works out to 500 IU. So now I've pulled back on the syringe a little bit and I'm flicking all the bubbles to the top. Get all the bubbles to the top. You don't want to be injecting any bubbles whatsoever. And with the needle off, I'm pushing to the top. So I'm literally at the top and then I'm going to put the needle that I'm injecting with onto the top, which is going to be my 30 gauge half-inch insulin needle. Now prior to all of this, you want to give your hands a good 20-second wash. Give them a good proper clean. You don't want to be transferring any germs, any bacteria, anywhere. It's all need to be pristine. You want it all clean because you will get pip. It's very easy to get pip. It's very easy to get irritable and you just don't want that. So I've got my 30 gauge needle on. I'm making sure all the bubbles are flicked to the top and gone. Now I'm just pressing down on the syringe. There we go. And there's the HCG coming out the top. Lube in the needle, ready for insertion. So, here we go. So, what I'm going to do now is you want to go 2 to 3 inches across from your belly button. And you want to squeeze your flab. Like I've done in between your finger and your thumb. And put the syringe straight in. Put the needle straight in there. And what you want to do, also, for good practice, aspirate. Always aspirate. Saying that, with HCG, SubQ injections, I'm not actually sure whether you need to, but it is good practice. So when you're doing intramuscular, you always aspirate because if you go into a vein or a blood vessel, that's bad news. Pull it straight back out and put it in a new spot. So, that's me done already. Because it's water-based, it flies in. Still take your time. You don't want to be rushing anything. Push it nice and slow. But like I said, I'm only putting 0.2 mil in, so it's not a lot. And it goes in very fast. Then, grab your alcohol swab, clean the area, and massage it in. And you're done.